It's part 2 of the new N-gauge railway build. Roll the intros. Hello YouTubers and welcome back to Chelmswood Junction. I'm Peter. As the title suggests today, and as you can see from the thumbnail, we are getting on with part 2 of the N-gauge railway builds. Now, as you've seen from the first part 1, we've actually built the baseboards and they're now installed in the bedroom and they're now ready to be worked on. So on this video, we're going to be looking at working on the cork laying and then hopefully getting some track laid and maybe a train running, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to waffle anymore, guys. We're going to get straight to it. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using, etc. So as you can see, I have already started marking out where the cork is going to be going, and this is the cork that I'm using. It is a 10-foot long reel by 10 centimeters, 3mm thick. Obviously we're going to be using a standing knife to cut the cork to the right sizes, and also using rulers to hopefully cut it all straight. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to be going right up into that corner there, doing that section down there first, and then working our way along down here. And I'm going to also show you what glue I'm going to be using as well. So the glue we're going to be using is from Hobbycraft. It's just usual, normal, everyday crafting PVA glue that you would have used in schools, or they still probably do use in schools. That's the glue I'm going to be using, and a good paintbrush to get it down, and then I'm going to be raiding the missus's tin cupboard for all her tins to weight all the cork down. So as you can see, guys, I have literally raided the missus's cupboards and nicked all the tins. But as you can clearly see, the first load of cork is down. I've done all the way down to the bottom of there and gone across there. Once that bit dries, I'm going to be doing that corner in there. And then with what's left, which is, that's only supposed to be about 10 feet of cork, but, well, it's a lot longer than what they say it is. But hopefully I can get that bit done, definitely, and then hopefully get some of the back done there. The baseboard's already starting to look a bit like a mess, but I will try and keep my baseboards clear and tidy. I don't like mess because I do have OCD. But we are slowly getting there. Just wait for this lot to dry off and then I can carry on. So, overnight drying and a bit more work last night before I let it start to finish and dry. We've got a complete run of cork right the way around the layout, and I did get the measurements wrong for the cork roll. It's 3mm thick cork by 10 centimeters wide in 10-meter reels. I have just received today my new reel of 10 meters, which will come in handy for the next stage of the layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a brief rundown of what's going to happen. Now it's going to be a 2-track main line. The back is going to be like it's not going to be a fiddle yard, it's just going to be the 2 main lines up the back, but they're going to be hidden from view. And what you're going to have is you're going to have, hopefully, a full-size or near as full-size depot that can house full-length HSTs and units of 2, 3, 5 car, etc. Some of the track I've already got out ready. I'm going to be using the Pico 4th radius curves for going round and doing the first loop. And I've got a set of points over there, well 3 of them over there actually, because what is going to happen is the line's going to come round here, and then it's going to be 3 points where it can go from this track over the second one and into the depot. This area here hopefully is going to be a set of 2 wash plants, so as the train comes in, goes through the wash plant and then obviously heads then down to the various roads that will be the depot area, and then obviously hopefully this side over here will be oil tanks and fuel tanks where all the fuel and oil is stored, fueling points, etc. But it's going to be a long process, and we'll do it bit by bit. But today it's going to be start a track clean. I'm going to start over in that corner, work my way down the back, round there, and hopefully get to maybe putting the points in along there. So see you on the next clip. So as you can see again, I'll zoom in a little bit, but I have been busy, and the first half of the line from there right the way around the back down to there has been laid and pinned in. It's not wired up yet, but it has been tested with me EcoCSU command station, and so far the first half is running very nicely. No bumps. A couple of pins needed to be tacked back in a bit further, but we are slowly getting there. It's coming up to about 7 o'clock in the evening. Been up here off and on during the day, so I'm going to have a break now, spend some time with the family, and I'll come back tomorrow. So after a couple of days, well, basically a day in between spending time with the family, I have got a complete oval of track installed, and I'm just going to about get ready to test run. I've just basically fixed a red and a black wire to that little section of track there, connected up to the ECOS with the Class 52 Western at the back. I'm going to test it with just the engine running for the time being, and then we'll see how it goes with carriages. So I'm just running it round at a half pace at the minute. So it's the first, I've been laying the track and testing it as I go, but this is the first time it will go completely round in a circuit, I hope. Just speeded it up a bit on the ECOS. It's managed to get round a loop. That's just pins that are just a little bit too high, which are easily fixed. Just got to bash them down a bit. But we are now up and running. So the Class 52 Western has done a few laps now, and at the moment I've put a set of 3 GWR coaches on them. Seems to be running around quite nicely. It's over the point there. And she seems to be running quite happily with them 3. So I'm going to quickly stop her and put the other 3 on and see how she carries on. So I've now increased the train to the full rate of 6 GWR coaches that I've got. And as you can see, Pardon the junk in the middle. She is running really nicely. And the train is negotiating the curves nicely, their fourth radius, over the points happily. Happy days. Hope you've enjoyed this little video, guys. Well, I'd say little, it's about 10 minutes long. But I just thought I'd show you the progress that we've been making on the new Engage project. And we are now with a complete overhaul of track, with a set of points in, and the train is running quite happily going around the track. If you have enjoyed this video, guys, please, as always, smash that like button down on the left hand side. If you've got any questions or comments about what I've been doing, what materials I've been using, what tools I've been using, again, just ask any questions or put any comments down below. If you're a subscriber of mine, great big thumbs up. Thank you for staying with me for all this time. And if you've just joined the channel recently, welcome to the channel. Hope that you're enjoying the content so far, and I hope that you enjoy future content that I publish in the future. If you want to carry on watching videos from my channel, there should be a link coming up here and here. But until the next time, guys, look after yourselves, protect your loved ones, but above all, happy modelling, and bye-bye from Chelmswood Junction.